So weather is a very short duration phenomena. Okay, weather is a short duration phenomena. And it is variable in nature. Variable in nature, Abhina. We are talking about the everyday, day-to-day changes. And changes in terms of what? The changes is felt in terms of your temperature, pressure, precipitation, humidity, that is your moisture content, lapse rate, etc. So these are the different factors which undergoes changes, and these changes contribute to changes in your weather conditions. Okay, so a place can experience. Nama in the example, weather conditions eppadi solvona, today chances of more rain, rainy day, or today the sunlight is bright, sunny day. Appdi refer pandrom illaya. Idu ellame enna? Idu ellame enakku weather. Whereas the aggregate of all weather conditions, aggregate of all weather conditions of a region is known as climate, and that is relatively a longer period. Longer period, and more or less the variability in Pakrolia changes, that is more often or more frequent in case of weather, whereas the climate of a region remains uniform or permanent for a longer period. So climate change nadakanuna adu induce pandradhukku nariya factors theva. So when we compare both, this is more or less variable and this is relatively more permanent. Meaning என்னன்னா என்னோட weather conditions விட climatic conditions ரொம்ப permanent ஆன விஷயம். So for example, climates னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டா we can talk about equatorial type of climate. And what is the climate in India? Climate in India is monsoon. Yeah, monsoon type, etc. So aggregate of all weather conditions of a region for a longer period of time அப்படினு பார்க்கறோம் இல்லையா? இது எவ்வளோ time period அப்படினா, according to the World Meteorological Organization, or according to World Meteorological Organization, the climatic conditions of a region is being added to a period of 31 years. So என்ன பீரியடுக்கு 31 வருஷமா 31 பீரியடா என்ன மாதிரியான weather conditions aggregate ஆகுதோ, aggregateனா என்ன, every day it can change. So they will take a planner from January and there are some changes இல்லையா on terms of pressure, temperature, variability, இந்த மாதிரியான எல்லா ஃபேக்டர்ஸும் இத எத்தனை வருஷத்துக்கு ஆட் பண்ணுவாங்க? 31 இயர்ஸ்க்கு ஆட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் கிடைக்கிறதோட என்டையர் பிக்சர் தான் அந்த ரீஜனோட கிளைமேட்டா டிஃபைன் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ இதுலயுமே வித்தின் ஜான்வரி எவ்ரி டே த சேஞ்சஸ் கேன் ஹேப்பன். திஸ் இஸ் வாட், திஸ் இஸ் யோர் வெதர். So weather is a part of your climatic condition. So studying weather is known as what? Studying weather is known as your meteorology. Meteorology is the study of weather conditions. Whereas climatology would be what? Climatology would be study of world climates. On that note, climatology is divided into three. Okay, climatology is primarily divided into three. The first one is known as physical climatology. Physical climatology. Second one is known as regional climatology. Regional climatology. And the third one is what we know as your applied climatology. Okay, so there are three important aspects or three important dimensions. So looking into our syllabus and UPSC exams, any competitive exams, நம்ம எதை அதிகம் focus பண்ணுவோம்? We focus more on your physical climatology. Meaning, this is where the more aspects of meteorology is dealt with. Meteorology ங்கிறது என்ன? Everyday weather conditions. So ஒவ்வொரு physical phenomena relating to climate is being studied under physical climatology. More aspects of meteorology. என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கலாம்? This is where we study the temperature distribution, or I'm going to use the word, we're going to study the different elements of weather. What are the different elements of weather and what are the impacts or consequences? So majority of the syllabus of climatology deals with this. Impacts or consequences, we're going to talk about how clouds are formed, how rainfall is occurring, why cyclones are formed, what is the importance of jet streams, what are air masses. So என்னென்னலாம் நம்ம physical aspects ல பார்க்க போறோமோ அது எல்லாமே என்ன physical climatology. So regional climatology ங்கிறது என்னவா இருக்கும்? Regional climatology talks about the climate of a region. So weather conditions படிக்கிறது physical climatology, climate of a specific region is known as regional climatology, and this is where we're going to study the classification of climates and general classification. There are two important. One, Köppen's classification ஒன்னு படிப்போம். Köppen, Thornwhite and Trivarta. Köppen classification, Thornwhite classification and Trivarta. இது இல்லாம இந்த மூணு பேர் இல்லாம there is again a general classification. General classification involves equatorial type of climate, monsoon type of climate, Mediterranean type of climate, China type of climate, Savannah type of climate. இந்த மாதிரி 11 types இருக்கு. Polar type. There are 11 types of climates. This is your general aspects. இதுல இந்த division அதான் GS angle more focus பண்ணும். ஓகேவா? Equatorial, monsoon, desert, Savannah, Mediterranean, China, British, Siberia, Laurentia and Polar. இது எல்லாமே என்ன? GS க்கு. So extra இருக்கிறது என்ன? Extra இருக்கிறது Köppen, Thornwhite and Trivarta. பாக்கி எல்லாமே உங்க சிலபஸ் பேப்பர்ல எதோட படிக்க வேண்டிய விஷயம்? GS ஓட படிக்க வேண்டிய விஷயம். And the last one, what could be the applied geomorphology part? Applied geomorphology ங்கிறது என்னவா இருக்கும்? Sorry, applied climatology ங்கிறது என்னவா இருக்கும்? Everyday ப்ராப்ளத்துக்கு தரக்கூடிய சொல்யூஷன். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ரெயின்ஃபால் கண்டிஷன்ஸா இருக்கலாம், drought conditions-ஆ இருக்கலாம், famine conditions-ஆ இருக்கலாம். So applied geomorphology will try to provide solution to the everyday issues relating to climate and climate change. Relating to climate and climate change. இல்ல முக்கியமா இன்வால்வ் ஆகுற பார்ட், கரண்ட் அஃபேர்ஸ்ல முக்கியமா இன்வால்வ் ஆகுற பார்ட் migration of people due to climate change. Migration of people. And we have a separate name for them. This is known as your environmental refugees. Mostly war issues, refugees ஆ வருவாங்க இல்லையா? So அந்த அளவுக்கு life threatening scenario-வா என்ன மாறிட்டு இருக்கு நம்மளோட so called climate change. So this is all implies your current relevance. Question area is your applied climatology part. Even though it may not appear like core geography, but this is again an important part for optional preparation. Fine. So first heading, elements of weather. Elements of weather. syllabus sheet கையில இருக்கா? இந்த weather elements பத்தின detailed description தான் entire climatology unit இருக்க போகுது. So the first and foremost important element in determining your weather conditions is temperature. So today we're going to complete off everything regarding temperature. Okay, so temperature is the first important element. List down idoda elaboration da ungaloda entire module. Second is your pressure. Pressure or the atmospheric pressure. Pressure exerted by atmosphere. Okay. Third is humidity. Humidity refers to the moisture content. Moisture content. Fourth important element is precipitation. Fourth important element is precipitation. And fifth, amount of sunshine, or what we know as the length of day. Amount of sunshine. The sixth element is clouds. Clouds. Amount of sunshine. UNT. Amount of sunshine. And lastly, your cloud cover. Clouds or cloud cover. So these are the most important elements of your weather. Idhila wind, sorry, the last one is your wind system. Winds. Mostly we are talking about your surface winds. So these are the 7 important types of elements of weather. Idoda matrix and combinations da ella weather phenomena associate aagum. So when I talk about weather phenomena, margin la note pannunga, weather phenomena. It starts from your cloud formation. Cloud formation, rainfall or precipitation, then another important concept known as atmospheric stability and instability. Atmospheric stability and instability, which is very commonly referred to cyclones and anticyclones. Okay, or idai ipdi edunga, anticyclones and cyclones respectively. Atmospheric stability na it means anticyclone, instability na it means cyclone. Okay, cyclones and anticyclones. And known thunderstorm, lightning, ellame weather conditions. Thunderstorms, lightning. Okay, these are all important weather phenomena.